Okay, and we're back. My computer entirely froze, and I needed to restart it. I don't know what was happening. I might have left. I might have left. Maybe something running in the background. Maybe that was the issue. I could have sworn I closed stuff. If it starts lagging again, though, might have to stream something else. I don't think that it should be streaming. That's the issue. Unless it's installing Streamlabs and completely change the settings. No? Yeah, I don't know what happened. We're fine now. Okay. Back to work. I'm not gonna question it, even though I very much want to. If we suddenly crash again, then we're playing something else tonight. Maybe doing our stream, I don't know. I might bring stuff back up to medium if it's performing well. I'll give it a little bit, see how things perform. If it gets laggy, and then we'll keep it down here. Otherwise, let's go. Prime candidate for program. Have we seen this one? This is the oldest house. Okay, we've seen this.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a
There we are. Dog! Reflection. Mirror supplement. Victorian mirror, altered item 60, UE. Redacted, she was admitted to a mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. The item only appears on record again in 2006 when the Bureau investigated a sudden rise in disappearances in Illinois. What else? Agents found the item hanging in the local library. They contained it quickly, though the missing people in the town were never recovered. We certified the case of Mrs. has shown her to be a lunatic under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. Her fixation with the family looking glass is noteworthy, though not an uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. Dr. Carver is a fit subject for the lunatic asylum, will remain in its confines until her afflictions has passed. So Mrs. Carver. So they forgot to redact her name again, like for that one. I think. Signed Dr. whatever. Why did they redact it once but not the second time? Oh.
To find new prime candidates. The Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
So seeing his face more now. Alright, let's see.
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director.
Oops.
Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6, Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents, they're gone, casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project.
Darling.
I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family. My daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me.
Poor
Same
Trench.
old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two. P6 and P7.
7.
We're spoiled for choice.
Who's P7? Okay. Give me thing. Thoughts. Do I need to get to upgrade my gun? I guess I don't know yet. Well, I do know, but I don't remember. I'll know once I find something. That doesn't look right. Let's explore first before we define a direction. Ooh, that'll be good for this big gun. Whoop. Where the fuck am I? I could just climb through a wall on accident. That's funny. Maybe. Not sure where I am now. Okay. So over here. We get up to the second level. Find out what something weird happens. manipulate that. Well, let's just back out into security, which is good.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things.
Ordinary.
Finding the projector will.
So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's...
So it's an object of
that's
power,
saying
not just an
something.
altered item.
And the boy. Dylan
I guess it makes
Faden.
sense. You can manipulate it.
Prime candidate 6. And the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy. So much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes.
This one died.
Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. Like, I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
So Marshall has reason to not like this is their chamber. Let's see. Transcript of conversation. Subject Dylan Faden for review by Dr. Darling. Note: subject was alone. Dylan, you again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things when I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care about her anymore. I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Fuck off, you bitch. I'll dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I want you here. Get the message. Reduce, said fuck off multiple times before getting sedated. Okay, so that's probably Polaris trying to talk to him. And he's not happy about her because it seems like they... Okay. Agent killed during involving Codename P6. Blunt force injuries on the head and neck. Trauma to the abdominal region, lacerations and contusions of the upper and lower torso, fracture of the spinal cord between L1 and L2, avulsion to tensors tonight, blunt force, abrasions, dislocation. Yeah, he got fucked up. Internal bleeding when he was contorted through his spine. Yeah, he got fucked up. Let's see. P7.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
So I'm P7. Okay. They're trying to track me down. Candidate P7.
all the times I felt paranoid. I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Faded movement tracking. Expert movement cause for concern. Chan, WY, I don't know that one. Sydney, NE, Sydney, NE, Des Moines, IA, Chicago, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Pasadena, okay, so she's making her way here. So I'm guessing it's probably not the 10th, but or it's probably not the 29th, but it's definitely somewhere around October right now.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan, and other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jessie?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing. The slide projector...
Let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
So I'm wondering if they're checking to see if Dylan created this, or not Dylan, Jesse created the slide projector on accident with her beliefs, or if that's just a psychiatrist that doesn't know what she's talking about, because, you know, altered items don't exist to the common man. Okay.
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Friendship. So much combat. So the hiss is very much aggressive in that room. My guess is that's the connecting point between executive and here. Guessing, anyways. Hello. Me. Check, dead dog. I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased dog. Had a collar on and everything. It's been rotting in that box ever since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me whenever I got to watch a parade of human teeth.
We
Okay. Okay. That's a good warning to be ready for shit.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments.
Okay. There's a control point right here. There we go.
We're going back home. Of course we are.
Oh.
It started there, and it's never gone away.
So it's Eaton Ordinary. Okay. While I'm here, let's see if we can do any upgrades. Yes, give me upgrade to Shatter. Actually, you know what, let's get 2 upgrades to Shatter. There we go. My shotgun is amazing now. Let's see. Let's see. There it is. Because I don't want to. It's too much. Okay, maybe not. I think I might need to go forwards anyways. Let's fuck around and find out.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Okay, ordinary dump site, or A to E. There's more spikes. So, just as a warning, as it says in the title, epilepsy. I wonder if there's like an epilepsy setting. Oh, I didn't notice that before. It didn't seem like.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Here we are. Bridge operator. Efficiency.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Case is jammed on something.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Should be it. What? Oh shit. Somebody's picking up things. Ah. Okay. that time. Second one. Three of them. Where's the third? Ow! Shit. I'm gonna run back, see if we can pick up any health off that distorted. Gimme. There you go. See if we can find the slide projector. Grabbing the bodies upgrade was such a good idea. Alright.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident. But this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother lived there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there.
The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there. So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere? I'm not sure. The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Hor Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction. As predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. Good timing too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
Okay. Ordinary summary. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary, caused by an object power, slide protector, object power 15, discovered by local children at the dump site outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projector, the projected images on open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. Alex Sirius, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden and Jesse Faden were playing at the local dump, and they found a discarded slide projector. Team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling have arrived on site September 14th. The AWA has ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which have been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. Total 17 surviving individuals found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. Interviews and prime candidate program file. Okay.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
All right. Nice.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot to update that. I don't know why. I just restarted my computer and it was fine. For some reason everything was like really laggy. I'm wondering if I must have left maybe Substance Painter open in the background without realizing it. Not sure, because my computer completely froze up and I need to restart it manually. But it's good now, which is the important part. There we go. Oh yeah, I usually restart my computer before I go to bed. Like I turn it off. I don't leave it on overnight. I've heard conflicting reports on whether that's good or bad, but I haven't seen much issue with it, and I've seen issue with leaving my computer on overnight. So, you know. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot to read that other one. Let's see. Ordinary AWE Stage 1B. The second slide we called Meadow. It really was just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. Must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. I didn't like losing control in the dreams. Everything was melting and then we come out. Everything had melted around the protector. JF. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd be coming there more and more on his own. And Tom beat this secret out of Neil and found the projector. He got it in, his goons took it. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide. That's not what happened. Confirmed existence of additional slide designated from the meadow. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There were a lot of them. More kids from the town have joined up. It's really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dog monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us. Then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog. Like a melted dog. I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. The projector wouldn't turn off, so he changed the slide to the hand. I hurried her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse said we should call her Polaris because she was doing stars at school. Hand is verified in the Bureau possession. Shooting dog Neil. Damn.
Annie will evaluate.
I think we've seen both of these.
Let's see what they have on Ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Oh shit. Okay, there's a window. So... Stage 4. Now, this is probably gonna be combat. Stage 3. That's looking at it. Ordinary AWE Stage 3. Witness testimonies. Tom and the others had gotten worse, scarier. The math teacher, Mrs. Chester, tried to make him listen. They pushed over a piano on her, broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. Always liked her math. Dylan. It was the tipping point. It was Lord of the Flies level bad. Grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo the others away. Tom was screaming that the not mother would make them all go away. Enacted a curfew for every kind on Ordinary. Mom and Dad were pissed, asking us about the dump, about everything. I remember wanting them gone, like Tom had. When we woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? Did I don't know. So the slide projector seems to... Okay, I think I'm getting a better idea of what the hiss is. The slide projector seems to allow for a larger rewriting of reality based on want. It's like a focusing. So I wonder if the hiss is a consequence of them turning it back on and Dylan still being bound to it. This is where it was, in the dump. Okay. Oh, it's hard to see. Oh, shit. Yeah, I knew there'd be combat. Friend.
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did
Goodbye.
they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Also, assuming you're still here, how is Actually, let me check something. Okay. How was Firebird? Things go well with this?
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No. No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
So I wonder how she got out. My immediate gut assumption is that she did a violence, but we'll see. See, Ordinary supplement. Details are she based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden. See interviews for relevant information, and the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Dylan claims there are 8 slides for the projectile. Jesse says there's 9. Bureau found 1 intact sign, 36 remains of 6 others, so that's 7. Jesse, I think Jesse, was probably Polaris that burned the slides. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the Ordinary town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. In a space in the investigation sector, the AWE will have to be investigated in the containment center. Okay.
Moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
A order, Dr. Darling. All work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the department. Details will be forthcoming. Area will be sealed by the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides? Okay. So I wonder if that was when he started looking for stuff. Globe supplement. The item was found at the penthouse suites at the Toronto, belonged to David Wolf. It was being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. 13 HQ 37. Bureau agents raided the penthouse and found numerous paranatural belongings, including Bup and Bup. And this item, Mr. Wolf was arrested. So, why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich, married to a model disappear overnight? That's the question that kept Toronto high society up at night this past week. Police say it's being looked into, and some nut job radio show in the States began news claiming he's disappeared to join the Illuminati. But this reporter's opinion is that Mr. Wolf, bored to his job, sick of his own money, left it all behind to retire in some remote beach paradise. Now sipping Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead. Okay. Yeah. So there's a screamer. Something. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's just a...
We should check that lab.
This is probably where... Open cover. I was 9 or something when I found my dad's old Gods album. Became a huge fan instantly. Just the album. Let's pick through here first before we make progress. So I feel like it's probably gonna be more. It's probably gonna upload something. I don't. Fuck it, let's hurt. Let's hit it. Can't hurt. Okay, so that's just a shortcut. Good thing I spotted that. Let's see. Let's check our weapons mod. Okay, let's clean out our mods a bit. Tape. Alright. Good enough. Darling's lab. So I wonder if this is where all this stuff is recorded. Probably not. It doesn't look exactly right. Okay. Bike. Stuff.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Okay. I figured it'd be a bit too early to get that done. There's Tango and a dark place. Let's see. Or did we complete? No, here we are. See the sector elevator. That's strange. Normally they have a thing where it's like... Okay. Let's... Let's do some more work in Langston. Especially since we have a bit more space now. Okay, let's... You get up there. Upgrades. What should I upgrade? You're gonna save up the points so we get the health upgrade. Well, we're pretty good on health. We could always be better on health. Oh shit. Forgot about that. Okay, so... Be over in logistics then, I think? I can get there from logistics, but it looks a bit... That's dealt with. Maybe over by this side, I think. Through here now. This can. My things. I might up the, because things seem to be performing well. I might up things up to medium again. I don't think it was the main issue. There we go. Things look much better. If we start getting laggy like crazy, then we'll downgrade it. Okay, so I can't get through here. There's a staircase. Yeah, the staircase in there. Okay, so I need to get there for some other way? How do I get up there? Back here. This is in the way. I wonder if there's a way to get up to that projection room. Presumably. What kind of program? Oh, I missed this entirely. Episode of the show. Hi, Smile. Hope you're doing well. I'm assuming that's Jesse.
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones?
Uncle
what's
Mr.
wrong?
Bones.
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains. Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Oh.
Some brains can lift objects like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg? No interruptions! So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
Mr. Bones is Trench.
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair?
Everyone wants the big chair, Meg!
That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
Okay. You good? Oh, there's more. Okay. There we go. Airfall summary. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation in Cauldron Way, WA, I don't know what state that is, resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake, creating an AWE in which reality was altered to match that of the story. Oh, Alan Wake, okay. Sam Lake, you had... Oh, I'm sorry about the anti-incursions. Tis the season, I suppose. Hopefully you're able to get those to stop. Okay, AWE, which is altered to match that of the story. The only locally and for a limited time. In response, Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13th, 2010 by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker. That an AWE event was taking place in Bright Falls, WA. Further events investigated in 1970, 1976, and 1978. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent, on behalf of the Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who is current sheriff of Bright Falls. A Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted, referred to the 1970 Thomas Zane, 1976, 1978 Odin Anderson, Tor Anderson. Alan Wake was believed to something instigator. Para-utilitarian? I don't know. Eyewitness reports highlight an old light switch, possibly the object of power, that has got missing. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the lake, but no such body was recovered in the search. Washington. Okay, thank you. Hotline. Wrong, fake news. The board is A-OK, intact. The rebel faction dissident is former fired. The crisis purge is over. This is not a matter of worry for you. You can hang out now, please. Okay. Let's see if I can find my way to the Japanese Pizza Lantern. That there's a downstairs, which there is downstairs I can do. Wind guy. Hello, wind guy. Alright. I never went down this way, did I? This area is locked up. Bright Falls supplement. Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife, was found during the Bureau investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of memory loss. Retrograde? Maybe? She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during its manifestation. Notable individuals still missing after the Bright Falls incident event are FBI Special Director Agent Robert Nightingale and Dr. Emil Hartman, referred to Creator's Dilemma and the file Cauldron Lake Lodge. Bureau researchers believe this event was the result of forceful perception of subjective reality stemming from Mr. Wake, overlapping on our own. Wake has been flagged as a potential para-utilitarian. See Prime Candidate Program file for more details. 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press. New York and Olympia agents were interviewed by Clay Stewart, a suspected minor para-utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance. Modernization was added to Cauldron Lake. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. You saw it. Where'd you go? Give me an angle. Alright, that works. Okay. Seems the turntable. Maybe you can find something to the other entryway. Hello. Willow AWE shipping manifest. Hollow spear, stone-like material, vitrified soil, pieces in various sizes and colors, animal carcass, possible canine, metal bucket, leather wallet, a shotgun cartridge, investigation sector. Okay. That's what that guy was probably talking about earlier. That's a dog. Maybe go for the charge. Sealed threshold hall. Go against two seals. Threshold hall. Guess it requires me to get into. Let's just get this quick tap. Upgrade grip. Oh wait, that's a new one. Let's create that. Give it a try. Let's see. Charge. Oh, okay. So it's like a rocket launcher. Useful. I'll keep that in mind, but I think I'm gonna stick to spin. Which one is okay. Yeah, open up this side. It just doesn't look like it, but there's something behind here. They're sealed. Hello, what are you? You are anything I can put in my pocket. Okay. No, there's not a door. How do I get out of there? Something I'm missing. Gotta be some way to get in there. So we can't break the glass to get in here. There's also a control point right there. Base floor of the turntable. That's a good point. I looked around there briefly, but there's the spike there, which is a little scary. The door I see is here. Doesn't really lead anywhere. It's just this little hallway that leads up here, out. Oh, I missed this. Guess you just had to expect an inbound delivery of 100 teensy little sealed boxes. Me, that's who. You know what's inside of each one? A single human tooth. Gross. See, the only entrance I can see is in logistics, but I checked that door and it's locked. Take another look at logistics. Maybe I missed something. The only thing I can think is like, because what was I saying? We are. I guess I'm kind of blocking it. So you can. Here, let me just. So you can get a better look at what I'm trying to figure out. Just hide myself real quick. So there's like a little bit of like a shaded area there near the bottom, which might be our way in, but like I don't see how you'd get there from logistics. There's not really many open spots. I guess there's an elevator over there, but I think I took that to get up to the ordinary AWE. Shit. I can go check out the elevator. That would be worth it. I'm back. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Back over here. I'm gonna check that elevator. If it doesn't lead anywhere, then I'm gonna give up on this because clearly I'm missing something.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Corlevan.
I haven't grabbed this though.
Corresponds to the 5th iteration of the
Let's see. Ordinary AWE Stage 2, Sud Hill Cave. After what happened to the school, to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the Protector. Tom and his troglodytes were using Sled Hill as their Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the Protector was. They'd been using the Temple Slide. That's what we called it that, but really it was a broken concrete thing. Like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The Not Mother lived in there with her babies? Children? I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing to little monsters. We call them dung monkeys.
psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Okay, so there's an elevator. Convert them, but I guess it wasn't super necessary. Elevator. Where do you take me? Is this one I used? Did I already use this one? Am I crazy? Oh, hi Ashu! We're playing Control. I'm trying to figure out how to get into an area. I'm having a hard time of it. Okay, we're back here. This is a cell elevator. Currently backtracking to see if I can figure it out, but I don't think I can. And we make a signal. I'm gonna check that doorway in. I'm gonna go back to logistics. Check that doorway one more time because maybe I missed something. Maybe I'm silly. But if I can't find a way in there, then we'll just have to drop the side quest for now and go do other stuff. Come back to it later. Oh, God. That's not good. Oh, that was close. Okay. Back to health. Saw something up there that I completely missed the first time. Through. Mannequin supplement. Let's see. Background. The item was last owned by Madame, an operatic performer from Berlin. Her career ended with a public scandal. She relocated to Maine for reasons unknown. With her came toppings of her old life, including this item. Or trappings, rather. Locals report that she rarely left her home in the short years she spent in Maine. After her death caused by something, the state held a public auction of her belongings, seeing as she had no known relatives. Various conflicting first-hand reports exist, but testimonies provided by witnesses of the event do contain some common elements. Most every witness saw numerous mannequins break through the house's windows, tumbling outside. Some witnesses report bright lights, some report high-pitched singing. These are unverified. Numerous civilians inside the house at the time of the incident were hospitalized for various injuries. 2 were crushed to death. Agents were dispatched upon seeing an article regarding these events during the borough's daily span of National periodicals. The item was quickly identified and brought to the Bureau. Game mannequin. Something. Okay. I'm not seeing a way to get in there. That door's locked, and there's no other path there, so I don't think I can do this right now. I think I need to come back to this whenever I get that access. It probably brings me to another side of the building. Okay, so we'll come back to complete this mission later. Let's investigate the sector elevator. Let's see. Control executive. Okay. That's while we're here, we can talk to Dylan, see if he has any new dialogue.
Hello again.
So you, why not?
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it.
That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing.
Alright. So Mr.
I should get
Tomasi.
going.
Don't let me hold you up.
So that'll be a good one to do when we're back over there.
They're endangering us by bringing a hiss. Trench was still around when we stopped.
Trench was part of the shadowy group that was responsible for every disaster this country's ever seen.
No, you don't.
Zachariah Trench was a national hero. Keep your conspiracy nonsense to yourself.
It's funny, the FBC has quickly reset up here. And now it's a corporate environment again. That's fun.
The man was an institution.
Every time the thunder who distorts you, happiness comes. White pearls with yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is made right.
Maybe I can learn more about the hiss from him.
Can we talk?
I just had an interesting dream.
Shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around,
until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that.
For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive. Maybe I'm just here to punish myself.
Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm glad you asked, sister. This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream. Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place, and there was a dark man there. His name was Mr. Door, and he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop. In another world, the cop was real. Door said he himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea. What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes.
Here we go again. Once more with feeling.
Let me guess. You want to tell me about your dream?
Yes. Yes. In fact, I'm having a dream right now.
Oh. That's new.
In this dream, I'm standing in the corner watching Jesse and Dylan talk about this very dream. This very dream! He said just now! And repeated it again now! I'm standing there and watching, and that's all I can do. It's as if I'm trapped there. And that's all I have to say about that dream.
Okay, Dylan. That's good.
Is he still in there? Or is this the hiss playing mind games?
Yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is made red. Leave your inside by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been a mirror. You always been true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. This happens more and more now. You get permission and regulation. We wait in the stands. Hardly describes this as protected. Repeat the word, the name of the sound. It resonates in your house.
Okay, I think that's all.
We build each other's nothing.
Just a little bit squishy. A little bit squishy fourth wall. I think that's all the dialogue you can get out of them. Let's see, the sector elevator.
Did you see that hiss they marched through here? Why the fuck didn't we put a bullet in that thing's head?
I heard it's the director's brother. Would you shoot your brother?
That's no one's brother anymore. He's the enemy, plain and simple.
We'll watch the place while you're gone.
Here we are.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh? We should check this out.
Neat. I'm guessing this is big Alan Wake reference.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. A presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place.
Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle. Trying to make her act. Faden didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss. So it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away. And made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. A man desperate to escape. She sensed something else too. A hunger in the dark. Not unlike the hostile resonance. Waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences.
This feels like a DLC thing.
It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call.
We'll check it out.
The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation Sector. Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
Let's look into it. Investigations. It's him. It's Alan Wake. He's real. Oh, just take a second. Ooh, I don't like how dark this is. Okay, there we go. That's not as bad.
Hello? Anyone here?
Guess not.
I don't like how dark it is. Failing investigation. Per our authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation D-0845 was launched into the ethical practices of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Despite accounts of anonymous blank regarding the inhumane treatment of a blank currently housed in the Bureau, probably para-utilitarian, our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose during this investigation. The majority of sector personnel, who seem to be wholly unaware of any such, are contained there. One confirmed the para-utilitarian codenamed to be P6, but all files pertaining to that name were inaccessible, being classified to the highest clearance level. Investigators were similarly blocked from entering the research wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether non-human paranatural entities warrant humane treatment. This investigation cannot just interesting. Darling's research. Okay.
Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the Bureau.
Mr. Dennis, a request came through recently from an FBI agent asking for all our files on Bright Falls, specifically on the disappearance of the author Alan Wake. Per the Interagency Information Exchange Agreement, and some paper pushers gather up a folder of all the pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted. But I'm writing this to let you know in case, let you know that we received similar requests from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sounds familiar, right? It's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled books that's Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing a name the most famous character Wake wrote is looking into death dealing with a writer's fiction coming out true. I think this is worth looking into, but what's your opinion? Just give the word and I'll start surveillance on the guy. Gleason. agents. Last agents confirmed missing, presumed dead from the containment breach yesterday. Okay. Condolence, yada yada. As per request, network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Activated or not archived. Only archive behind the fire break. Last time I checked. Tractor supplement. This communication led to another coroner examining the body of William Burrow, male Caucasian, 33-year-old, dead on his body. Per police report, remains obtained for coroner's office also include blood, urine, bile, stomach contents, and bone fragments. Blood forced to the head, lacerations to the left ear and cheek, extremities, the right knee, complete avulsion of the right upper extremity, with fracture of proximal humerus. Trauma to the abdominal region, avulsion of multiple organs, including stomach, hearts, liver, pancreas, kidneys, portions of the large and small intestine. As you can see. Not mechanical accidents. Looks like they were attacked by an animal. Okay. A lot of stuff here. Let's see, head of investigative for the FBC. Let's see, department's described for department's protocol. His staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame our situation on our who routinely ignore us. Request for assistance in reclaiming parts of the investigation sector lost to the loosened side. Forget the screams of okay, so this is a horror thing. I'm not feeling too happy about this. Here, actually, I might need to. I just realized the time. I need to be right back because I need to go take my medicine. I just realized. I completely forgot. Or actually, wait. I woke up at 2. 2 + 8 yeah, I gotta go take my medicine. So I'm gonna be right back. Shouldn't take too long. I just need to make myself something to eat and then take an antibiotic. Should be easy. Be right back. And we're back. I have acquired some, sorry, I acquired some Seminoles. Alright. Antibiotic has been consumed. Instructions say that I'm supposed to eat it with food, so I made sure to grab some quick Cinema rolls. Mr. Dennis, so yes, there's an increase in AWE cases. Yes, it would be a good idea to put together a special task force to examine exactly why that is. However, it seems that a tiny detail has slipped through the cracks. We don't have the damn staff. We expect us to detect, investigate, process more AWE cases, and you give us more people. Simple math. You know, staff we'd lost in the Hartman thing. The ones we left for other departments after Kirkland quit. We're barely managing to keep up with the workload. Hell, just filing the paperwork for all the altered items we left behind in the sector has been an ordeal. Another thing, I'm gonna sound paradoxical, an overcrowding situation. Lobby was not meant to accommodate the whole sector's worth of staff. But we got forward a motion to move investigation to a more suitable location months ago. Better not still be sitting on your desk. The people here are getting restless, and as Kirkland's interim replacement, it's your job to handle it. Best regards, Grayson.
It's not working. Probably a loose power core somewhere.
God, there's a lot of fucking documents. Cauldron Lake. Update. Chief Investigator Dennis, it happened again. Third time this year. Something is out for our blank. Could be raccoons. Locals certainly complain about them enough. Why the hell would the raccoons keep going after a monitoring station? Doesn't add up. Anyways, got a bureau tech going to the site next week to have a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff at Lake House Research Station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on Cauldron Lake if they won't let me see any data? It could also be Sam Lake. You hack. Hell, I don't even know what they're researching out there. We need to petition them again to share their info with investigations agents. It's only a matter of time before this shit hits again. I want to be prepared. If anyone at HQ asks why Bright Falls report is a little thin this month, tell them it's because we couldn't take any readings. In the meantime, I might invest in some raccoon traps. Agent Estevez. Director Investigation. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, blank was launched into the blank of Director Zachariah Trench. A recent change in witness in Director Trench, including aggressive one with other staff, has been observed. However, this investigation aimed at interpreting this issue rather than proving it. Notable between Director Trench and Dr. Darling has been numerous Bureau staff, although both declined to meet for an interview on the matter. Witness accounts just are sit around Dimensional Research Wing and the SEGA kept inside. However, no evidence exists to confirm Director Trench's anything more than interpersonal disagreements. Investigation concluded that Director Trench's behavior is not indicative of any blank, and his fitness to lead is not in question. Alright. Kirkland, I'm growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you are head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What do you think would happen, holding a dangerous specimen in investigation? The containment sector exists for a reason. They are better trained, better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they have admirably taken on certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. I don't think your petty internal investigations have gone past my notice. You are a worm. Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. The Prime Candidate program only failed because of Darling. You are both failures, plotting against me. You're both traitors, but truth will emerge out of you. You are choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. You do not want to be. Zachariah Trench, Director of the FEC. Definitely reads a bit like that. Underhill background. Dr. Rhea Underhill is a professor at Woodrill in the UK, where she teaches biology with a focus on botany. Underhill once worked with the Bureau as a parabotanist stationed research sector in the oldest house. She served with no incidents or demerits, praised by those who formerly worked with her, including Dr. Darling. Underhill has no connections with paracriminal organizations or any records of breaching her NDA since leaving the Bureau. Civilian behavior has been ideal, with the exception of an ongoing personal relationship with Dr. Darling. These used to be running as their time as co-workers. In the research sector, co-workers in the research sector, and has been revisited intermittently ever since. Depending on the duration of her work as the oldest house, it may be required to have both parties sign a relationship clearance form. This investigation found no compelling reason to deny Dr. Darling's request to offer Dr. Underhill interpretation within finding a solution to multifaceted. Okay. Check here first. Yeah. God, this place is chock full. Mr. Kirkland, we stopped at Keystone on our way to the target AWE, like you asked. Sending my report directly to you. Try to keep a lid on this Grumman Morales desertion issue. You do not find any sign of them here, given the records. They possibly switched teams like you suspected, but I don't think that's the case. An event definitely occurred here in the Keystone. I think Gurman and Morales got caught up in it. The entirety of the population has vanished into thin air. Reminds me of the ordinary case, but that was just the adults, if I'm remembering the file correctly. This is different. I think our guys are the casualties, not traitors. If it was an AWE, it seems to be over. We walked through the whole town, and the only strange thing we noticed were the markings on various buildings, 2 overlapping circles, and a dot in the shared space. Could be unrelated. I'll show you a picture when we get back. In the meantime, send a team out here, cordon this place off, get the comms pilot working, and uncover stories. Sincerely, Agent Keenum. Alright. Bureau Tractor, altered item 82. I'm not in the Bureau custody, none known. Frank Elk Tractor, olive green, dried blood on the grill, when last seen. Item is capable of vocalized responses or growls, and unmanned locomotion, considered highly aggressive and dangerous. When the item first came to the Bureau's attention after the death of William Burrow, owner of Burrow Farm outside of Trenton, local authorities moved onto the scene after an employee found the mutilated body of Burrow beneath his tractor. Police arrived, but immediately driven away by the tractor. Panicked calls to federal authorities were intercepted by Bureau's communications staff. Team was dispatched. Upon arrival, agents approached the item. They responded by growling like a bear. Their agents were injured when they tried to detain the item, which escaped. Aerial searches of the item are ongoing. Speaking of Mrs. Burrow, revealed that she had a domestic altercation with Mr. Burrow earlier the night in the incident. Not sure if they're connected. Alright. Ethics investigation. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation P-142-9 was launched in the legality of the Prime Candidate Program by the FBC. Since all known subjects relevant would use excessive privilege to decline interviews, very little first-hand knowledge is gathered. However, anonymous sources and documentation classified by Kirkland, an alarming clear picture of systematic, were brought into the oldest house, placed under examination. With the aim of appointing one as director upon maturity. Performance produced no successful cases and has only resulted in the traumatic, the paranaturally inclined. Not only is this a breach of the Ash Act, but it flies the face of basic human decency. Execution team unequivocally, the Prime Candidate Program recommends that it be shut down immediately. Good. Okay.
There. Now that gate should open.
I guess it just goes to this broken. Wait. Oh boy.
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
Group individual has operated outside the Bureau's notice for decades, perhaps longer, displaying a Level of skill and caution rarely seen in paracriminal groups. Review past cases has found various mentions of their activity over the years. Production company called Blessed Pictures was connected to an Ultra Item case. That's an agent exposed to illicit paranatural materials. Los Angeles-based public speaker Chester Bless was involved in legal use of an altered item. Let's repair. Pressing, creating it. Alright. In these business room fills located, however, connection appears to ultra items, the object power is too direct to be considered circumstantial. Best order for anyone related to the Blessed organization. Neat. So I guess it's just like a repeating pattern. Oh, alright. Back to the motel.
Do we know each other? This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake. Who are you?
More Wake.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane.
Tom Zane.
There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration. You need a drink.
Night Springs.
Yippish.
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. You found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Writing?
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen him.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about. What's he doing here? And Thomas Zane was with him. The poet. No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
Yeah, okay. So I guess we know what's behind that door now. Okay. Need open up 226.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose, killed everyone it could, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came, a resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change. Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay. Violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC. Brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose, killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound. A resonance. It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Alright, so I guess the thing that had been Hartman is going to be down here. The other resonance is probably the hiss. Affecting it as it does all things. Come on, make it. Ha! Back's gonna be a problem, though.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned. Why did Wake want me to come here? That doesn't look like a house shift. Do I even want to know?
house seems sick here. We can still stabilize it though. Anything in here? No. Here's the head. This will be useful. Never mind. Hot tacos.
Of course, the Hiss are already in here.
Unstated motive.
Whoa. Looks like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
Arrest. Offender's name: Hartman Emil. Victim names: Alan Wake, Tor Anderson, Odin Anderson, blank, Rudolph Lane, Wendy Desolé, Thomas Emerson. Officer names: Dennis Special Agent Remy. Code for kidnapping of altered individuals, sanctions against altered organizations, obstruction of Bureau investigation, breaching the Ash Act, 6 counts. Offender's property seizes evidence to be used in conjunction with an ongoing AWE investigation. Offender's personal effects are been sent to research for analysis. After being cleared by Bureau investigators, victims have been released. Biannual surveillance orders are assigned to each except the Anderson brothers due to their senility, and Wake possibly deceased. House. I can't go any further. Service tunnel. That looks like a way to go.
This darkness is blocking the door, so now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise, and light burns it away, huh? Makes sense.
Okay. This guy got fucked up. God damn. Oh, so hi, Bill. Hope you're doing well. Okay, more light sources. I'll have to remember that this is there. There's light here, but it's like broke it. Thomas is alive. Foot gossip. Hello. My feet gossip at night now and have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, B. Is there more in here? Yeah, Miss Lang. Ah, there's up. I didn't think to look up. Gamers never look up. Let's see. Yep. There's that mold that I can't go into yet. Have to remember that. I can go complete mold storylines, so like get access to those areas. Time. Oh shit. Okay, it's absolutely been infected by the hiss. Okay.
The third thing. The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. The third thing was a monster. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden. The resonance carves its way through the thing that had been Hartman, vibrating, remolding. The sound changes the darkness, and the darkness changes the sound. They both changed what remained of Hartman. They all turned into something else. A third thing. The sound made darker. The darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched. Stretched as anyone when seen from out of time, like a worm through time. Almost an Ouroboros, a spiral, a maelstrom.
Okay.
The gravity well of a black hole, twisting inward, tightening, taking you deeper and deeper to the bottom, the heart, and through to the other side. The third thing said, when you hear this, you will know you're a new you. He said, we build you till nothing remains. He said, under the conceptual reality behind this reality, you must want these ways to drag you away. He said, baby, 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 yeah, orange peel. The third thing was a monster. He'd tear apart any ordinary person crossing his path. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden. There was nothing ordinary about Faden.
Okay. This thing's gonna attack me.
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, my own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckons the darkness, or did their work perhaps even create it? With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well, perseverance is the foundation of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds.
Okay. The Shadow, Paranatural Entity A10. Shadow is aggressive, consisting of 3 known types. Localized manifestations of the sentient shadow capable of occupying organic or inorganic material as well as exerting over its surroundings. To individual human bodies by the shadow. These individuals become notably more aggressive, but do seem to retain vestiges of their previous selves. Research is ongoing as to whether their condition is reversible. To objects, similar to type B, if objects are blank, usually to be used as a destructive tool. Each type seems to work towards a shared goal, possibly targeting certain individuals. See AWE 35, which may imply a link to a shared intelligence. The threat this entity poses warrants the immediate exploration of offensive-defensive measures. The investigation sector is being outfitted with additional lighting sources, some internally powered, to prepare for the eventuality of an outbreak. Limited summary. A train derailment resulting in 62 casualties and numerous injuries was suspected to have been the work of a para-criminal group known as Blank. As a result of the event, the agents discovered that one of the cars had become altered with a permanently auditory event. It remains to be determined whether the AWE was spontaneous or the direct result of sabotage. Event response. The Bureau has been tracking said group all the time, or at the time of the intel gathered. I can't fucking read. The Bureau had been tracking said group at the time the intel gathered suggested an event of this caliber was imminent in Bloomington. As a result, a response team on site was able to respond to the train accident site within minutes of its occurrence. They had to find emergency process underway, whilst the equipment left behind by the suspected group. Suspicious onlooker managed to elude agents as they attempt to make contact. Further investigation of the accident site revealed a curiously undamaged train car, which exhibited an altered state when entered. The individual car was transported to investigate. Okay, so train car's here. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. So don't accidentally grab it. Not good. Okay. I really need that health upgrade. Airborne Hiss Rangers, very scary. Jesus Christ.
Air here is getting bad. The vents, they are full of mold shit. It's not good for you. Headache, nausea, mold, depression. But how can you tell when you are feeling? Kysymyksen saakka pääsee eroon. Darkness everywhere. New day, same old bloody city, said the old man. Like tar but good for nothing. Get rid of it. The plants in here have died standing up. Lighten them up.
Okay, so talk to plants, remove the mold, and clean darkness. I can do those. Okay, Hiss Ranger Airborne. You pretty much already know all that. Legal market, or illegal altered item market. Black market hub, specializing in trade of occult talismans and relics. Sorted ceremonial objects as well as genuine art altered and paranatural materials was raided in blank Czech Republic by a team of special investigators. Unsuccessful attempts by suspects to escape using altered items resulted in numerous casualties, prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. The following interrogation revealed that there is not only a vast network of these retailers, but they seem to be gathering informations from and other paranatural users from sources unknown to the Bureau. Concern is threefold. Growing underground market for these materials, which implies growing awareness of their existence among a niche group of the general public. These girls do not seem aware of the item's paranatural powers, and the attempts to activate them could prove devastating if done in a populated area. Navigations of reflectors are largely unknown. Interrogation to complaint. Kirkland, so you put me on desk duty just because I did the thing I was fucking hired to do, my job. Want to know what I call that? Bullshit. Asking us to interrogate these scum without using words like altered items and AW or paracriminal is the stupidest thing I've heard in my life. I've heard some fucking stupid things. You already know the facts. Hell, they already know just as much as us, if not more. And they get to sit there laughing at us while we dance around our words, trying not to leak classified terminology. They already know the fucking terminology. You think pulling me off this case will stop me? Then again, that piece of shit blew up those tracks. He killed those people. Also, make it a train turn altered. You haven't dead to rights, and you need to let me back into that interrogation so I can get him to flip on his buddies. These people are terrorists and deserve to be treated as such. This won't stop until we stop them. You're gonna go ahead and put me on suspension, see if that slows me down. Hewitt.
Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the motel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detectors in the lobby area. Tripwire, triggering a flash camera across the main entrance, even fingerprint powder on the front desk. Results are varying at best, but mostly just inconclusive and unusable. The footage is corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how exactly. I think this place is making fun of me. That's the only explanation. I can hear them laughing and screaming behind the closed doors. I can hear the call bell go and ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one there. I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything. They're messing with me, whoever they are. I think Wait, shh. There's something. I gotta get this. Gotta get the cable out. Come on, you fiber optic fuck, cooperate. Okay, there we go. All right, that was faint, but I definitely heard movement coming from the hallway. I think I might have finally caught one. Ha! The recording better work this time, or I swear to God, I'm... What? Hello? Who's there? Oh, shit. I'm with the FBC. Move away from the door. I have a... Where's my...
Okay. I don't think there's any more off of it. How did it end up over there? There's my lamp. Considering the pattern, 25 control points.
I don't feel right. Something in this darkness is draining me.
Okay, so it's... Oh shit, I should have brought my light.
Shit. Now what? What is that?
Darkness.
Come on, elevator, time to go.
Dr. Amelia.
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
So you don't like the light? I can use that.
So, it doesn't like the light. Let's see. Ow. Okay, good. the darkness is kind of hard. Where is... I know there's more than two. Not crazy. Oh. Ah, there's one. It's up there.
Okay, this room is really intimidating and all, but I know my rights. It's not a crime to try and get a book signed.
Making unauthorized contact with a dangerous paranatural entity is indeed a bureau offense, Mr. Langston, and can be prosecuted as such.
Okay.
Langston seems kind of like an idiot, by the sounds of things.
All that happened, Dr. Hartman brought in. Since I'm a huge Alan Wake fan, I thought it'd be cool to get a copy of the Creator to the Level signed. That's the book that Hartman wrote about.
We know what it is.
So yeah, I was just looking to fill out my Wake collection. I certainly didn't know Hartman had turned into some kind of shadow.
That's a completely inaccurate description.
Whatever, listen. Just a desk job. I sort of data entry, that kind of stuff. Don't come down on me like this. I made one mistake. I mean, I see people break the rules all the time and no one is pulling them into dark rooms to yell at them. Yesterday, Dave Gleason and his crew were talking to that empty spacesuit and laughing their heads off.
We're letting you off with a warning, Mr. Langston. But this is going on your record, so one more screw-up and our next chat won't be so friendly.
Great. That is just great to hear, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, is there any chance I could get my Creators to learn about?
Okay, I'm gonna have to float up and oh fuck. Ow. Okay. Made it. Oh. It's not like the light.
Yeah, how do you like that?
Okay. Let's see what we got. Nice Springs screenplay, page 1. The screenplay is found after the Bureau acquired the Night Springs television series and all past episodes. It appears to be written by Alan Wake as a partner application to become one of the show's writers. It's only human nature to wish for the forces around us and even more to possess them. But what happens when those forces are not ours to claim, or even of this world? What if they were things you can discover in Night Springs? Interior, secret lab, night. You're in a secret lab. Large signs on the wall reads the Federal Bureau of Night Springs. Told you several times, Director. It isn't ready. It's ready when I say it is, Doctor. The thing beyond the portal, we have no control over it. Dr. Emil Hartman is an academic psychotherapist that owned and operated a recovery center in probably Bright Lake, Washington. Following the treatment, focused on the treatment of artists struggling with creative blocks and other mental disorders. Publicly, Dr. Hartman's treatment center seemed unremarkable in its methods and purpose. Privately, however, Dr. Hartman was abusing his patients in order to utilize any latent paranatural abilities that he may possess the aim of reshaping reality to his own benefit, which he earned him a Class 2 paracriminal designation. Note, for more on the link between artists and their ability to shape reality through artistic mediums, see a file, whatever. The investigation has proven that Dr. Hartman's illegal endeavors were conducted alone. After being approached by the Bureau during the investigation, he displayed no remorse or intention to cease his actions. Dr. Hartman was taken into custody, evaluated, and released months later, having been deemed a negligible threat. His medical license has been revoked. Oops. There's more that I need to read. Case files. Vending machine. Alternate item 81. Don't know how to contain it. Vending machine. Front discovered info. Kennel. Coin operated. Buttons for selecting food products. Generates and stores a variety of material, both edible and otherwise, and draws internal trays. Initial testing suggests the animal reacts to the mind of the individual in closest proximity and will produce whatever they subconsciously desire. Attempts to cause the item to create a living product have consistently failed. It was discovered in a nursing home in, I want to say Calgary, Alberta? After a resident named Muriel called the local news station about a magic vending machine. Story reported that the home's nursing staff was purposely stocking the machine with distinctive food objects as a way to raise resident spirits. The Bureau response team encouraged the story while confiscating the item.
Agent Fisher.
Okay. Pick up here. Ah, worth it. Give me stuff. Shaded facet. Good to have, good to have. Let's see if we can't finish lighting up this area.
Arcade machines. Shoom. Shim? Shoom.
Games for our own mind.
Whatever.
Okay. Car control or deadline? Let's play car control. Okay. It's like a little minigame thing. Ow! Okay. I'm probably not gonna survive this. Back in business. Riveting. God damn it. Oh, it takes your fucking focus if you die? Okay. Well, it was fun other way. I might come back here and do this on my own time. I want to continue going through the story. It was fun. I should look around and see if there's more. I'm not looking for any other documents. Doesn't look like I can go in there. Ow. Here, let's... Damn, my light source is gone. Whatever. Like, I'm sure I can get a new one. Down we go.
Man, what are you doing in investigations?
Jesus, don't scare me like that, Langston.
If you're talking right now, I can't hear you. It's a one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
God, I love Langston.
Langston,
Such an asshole.
it's me, Jesse.
I know. I can see you on the monitors. The cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman? Jesus, I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break. Okay, listen, you need to find Hartman and kill him before he gets out into the Bureau.
That thing is a person?
He was a person. We brought him here to study after he was, altered in an AWE. I forget the medical word for what happened, but now light physically hurts him. Do you have a flashlight?
No.
A lantern? Headlamp? Oh yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You could wrap them around your...
I don't have any of those, Langston.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm sure you'll think of something. I'll keep an eye on you from the Panopticon. This is kind of exciting, right?
Maybe from where you're standing.
Right, okay. Well, break a leg. Oh, why did I say that?
Okay, this Hartman thing can't have gone very far. Let's go flush him out. Langston was right.
Love Langston.
This is kind of exciting.
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items. Still, I don't know why people are making it so personal.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true. Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but when he's weird, it's charming. Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be on the same team, but sometimes it feels like it's every department for themselves, like it's a race and we're all trying to be number one. If it is a race, though, I'd say Darling is a mile ahead of everyone else. He was Trench's golden boy for years, but that relationship has gotten pretty tense, or so I've heard through the grapevine. Not that I spread rumors, just, you know, people talk. Not me, though. I keep my nose to the grind. Too much work to do to focus on those kinds of things. I need to stay focused so I can get my work done and get home to feed Alfred.
He's
of course,
just gonna talk forever,
can't always
isn't
make
he?
it home for mealtime, so I have my neighbor check in on Alfred at 7 o'clock if I'm not back yet. She's very nice. Her name is Maria. She's older. She came to New York in the 50s to attend school and has been here ever since. She has a couple of kids. I met them at Thanksgiving. Big family. Very nice people. Anyway, she has a key to my apartment, and she gives Alfred his dinner if I'm not home. I'm gonna have to buy her a nice fruit arrangement as a thank you after this. I'm missing a lot of Alfred's meal times. She's probably gonna have to go to the store for more wet food. I'll have to remember to pay her back. Hold on, let me make a note. Pay back Maria for Alfred's food. Okay. Oh, one more thing. And buy her a fruit.
Langston is definitely my favorite of the survivors that you can talk to.
Done. Are you a cat person? I don't think I ever asked. You seem like one, though. You'd like Alfred. He's very proper. Really carries himself well, you know? I named him after my favorite poet. Felt like a good fit. I got Alfred just before Sylvia died when I was at the... You know, I don't really remember where I got Alfred from. But, boy, those two did not get along. Oh, no. Sylvia thought she owned the place. Didn't like me getting in her way, scratched me more than once when I was just trying to move her
So
food
had
bowl.
2 cats.
That cat was a real asshole.
Wow.
I'm realizing now that
That's
language
kinda
was not
harsh.
entirely professional. You see, Sylvia didn't tolerate most people, or animals, or anything. And that's what I meant when I said asshole. I would never use that word about a person. It was just, you know, hey, there's a light flashing on the console here. I got to, check this out. I'll get back to you later.
Real smooth, Langston.
God, I love Langston. Langston's great. Okay. Illuminated AoE, Bright Falls AoE, and From Arrow. Go E-Limited. So my guess is it's broken. Oh, there's a thing there. God damn it. I should have checked. I don't like how that thing could get in. Control point. Oh, what are these fucking things? There we go. Oh. We're gonna die here. Damn it. Okay, so I'm having a hard time here. It might be worth coming back to this area later once I've at least gotten that health upgrade. If not a few others. Actually, I might be able to get it right now. Surge. Why not? Let's see what it's like. AIDS. Okay. like I don't like Surge. Give me back my grip. Check what it was. Thank you for the follow, Giovanni, or Giovannic. Sorry. Hope you're doing well. God, Grenadier is a tanky. Oh my god. Okay. Oof. No, that's done with. Let's continue. I don't like how dark this area is. Do I have any lights? Okay, good. It's over. I haven't figured that out. Ah, nice.
Director Faden here. Dispatch a ranger to this location.
Let's do this!
Okay. Didn't realize I could summon a ranger. Let's hope I don't get this guy killed. Damn it. Okay. How long have I been streaming? Oh, it's midnight. Alright. I think this is a good place to end it. Hereabouts. I made a bit of progress. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with the DLC. I think this is DLC anyways. I think I'm going to come back to this when I'm a bit more powerful, because I feel a little bit underleveled for this. I hope y'all had a good time watching though. I know I had a good time streaming. I think I'm going to launch y'all somewhere. Let me see where. Let's see if anyone's still streaming. Since streaming, I'm gonna throw you at him. Just give me a moment. Let me just. Manager. Raid. Oh, actually, it looks like since ending. Oh, Rebel's streaming. They're streaming some Skyrim RP. So go say hi to Rebel. I've heard a lot of fun things about Skyrim RP. So I think y'all will have a great time. Tomorrow, we're probably going to have a bit of fun. There's going to be a lobby. I'm going to see if I can go to it. If I don't, then I'll probably stream a game or something. But chances are we'll be going to lobby tomorrow, which will be fun. Hopefully my glasses won't squeeze my temples too hard. Otherwise, usual, we'll be streaming War Control on Friday. And then also we're going to have Meat Rack on the weekend as usual, and then Wardens we're going to return to on Monday. Sorry about last session. Again, headset broke. Trying to get everything working again, which I think we should be good enough to get back into roleplay. So yeah, I shall see you tomorrow then. Bye-bye!